Oh boy. This is gonna be a nightmare. Duel the Summoner Summit. I've procrastinated this event until there's 14 hours left, and so has Bones. We are currently on Bones' account. She hasn't even done the tutorial for TCG yet. Didn't have the patience to even learn how the game worked, so we have to actually start with that. I just did the battle against Sucrose. I forgot how long this quest in particular is before we can even start the event. I guess we're just gonna keep going here. Oh no, do we actually have to battle all those players? We're about to go get the Casket of Tombs. There's no quick start button. I know how it works. There were a lot of battles. Oh no, maybe the quest ends as soon as we beat Fischl, I think it was. And that should be it for Fischl. It says complete. I think everything else is optional now, right? But all right, the event has been opened. The pre-tutorial wasn't too bad, took 20 to 25 minutes or something. So without further ado, we're just going to see if we can go there straight away. We are of course in a bit of a rush. I kind of forgot what to expect. I'm pretty sure only the first part is actually TCG though. Kirara makes an appearance. This is already the best event. And Charlotte, I actually haven't seen much of her since the special program. Okay, well, maybe it's actually starting now after another 20 minutes. We completed something, but we didn't actually do anything yet. It was just a bunch of story. So I think these are the 4 main events now. I guess we're just gonna start with a tour of wonders. Oh yeah, I think this is some sort of parkour-like event. Just gonna go in and see how it works first of all. Yeah, we're gonna be flying through some rings. Quite familiar with these types of gameplays. We got some coins on the ground as well. There's really not much to say about this. We got the stamp. I guess there's only 4. Oh, here we have to defeat some enemies first. Or maybe that's all we have to do. I mean, I do see the stamp right there, so probably. Yep, there it was. There's a second stamp. Bones has way too many friends that keep talking to her. I'm not gonna impersonate Bones and start talking to them. I would never do that. This one looks like an orb collecting one again. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, no, we have this thing. That's right. It's been a while since I've been in Inazuma. Now we gotta collect some balls. And I think that was it. Third stamp. I guess the last one would be in Sumeru. Do they just appear on the map somewhere? Or there's a battle one, I think. Oh, that was what I was looking for. It is probably still faster just to go into the menu because they show you exactly where it is, and Genshin's maps are not getting any smaller. And I guess that's the last stamp. So that was a pretty quick section of the event there. Next we have 0 Hour Invocation. I assume we're gonna have to go back to playing TCG. I think I gave TCG a pretty fair chance. I just don't think it's my type of game, but I want the rewards. So actually, thankfully, we're not using our own decks because Bones doesn't have any cards at all. Besides, I guess, the starter ones. There are some special rules. This actually sounds pretty good, so I guess we won't have a roll phase. I imagine this could go a lot quicker than a normal TCG match. And we start with 2 energy charges. So we can choose 3 of 8 incomplete decks. I'm not sure if we have to go serious showdown difficulty for it to give us all rewards. I'm gonna check that real quick. Yeah, it says complete a duel with this player on serious showdown difficulty. So if we want these actually pretty small rewards, maybe it's not worth it, honestly. I am probably not gonna bother with this last reward here. It's just 20k Mora and 4 enhancement stones. Bones has 18 million Mora and 6,600 of the ores. So I'm gonna go on the easier difficulty and just select 3 of the recommended decks here because I'm not all that familiar with all the different cards yet. Well, Amber wasn't too hard, I guess. I'm still not sure exactly how to play best, but yeah, it went all right. So we got those 2 rewards. They're the most important because they have the invocation coupons. Next one's in Liyue. We also have these puzzles here. Maybe I'll do while I'm in the area anyway. We got Zhongli and Ganyu. They're always a good pair. And sure, Magu Kinki. And that was it for Xingqiu. Honestly, a lot closer. All my dudes had 2 or 3 HP left. So I guess we're halfway done now with the TCG. Let's actually start with this one so that we can actually start doing the puzzles since they seem to be in the same area sometimes. So I am pretty familiar with this puzzle. I was never super good at it because I'm dumb, but I know how it works at least. Basically just got to get all the gears spinning. There is another sort of dimension to this one because you can swap surfaces as well. I guess in this case, you can only swap surface 1 and 2. I assume it will get harder later though. Oh, okay. That was actually a lot simpler than it looked. That was the first one though. It's going to get so much harder. Here we also only have surface 1 and 2. Honestly, I'm just going to start with swapping them if there's the option because I would assume if there's the option, you have to do it. Okay, yeah. Definitely not too hard yet anyway. Were those really the first 2 already? I mean, it's looking like the Genius Invocation part is going to take twice as long as the other 3 combined. Maybe I'm just slow at it, I'm not sure. But if these puzzles are right next to the Genius Invocation Challenger, then it would be a nice change of pace doing these puzzles in between the invocation matches, at least. Here we also still have 2 surfaces. Oh, here we can rotate them. Okay, in 4 different ways. All right, well, let's just start with that. Get a small gear in there. That one looks maybe right here. Oh, dude, that was so easy. Did that work? Yeah, 24 seconds, that's a speed run. But we're not even halfway done with these puzzles yet, so they'll probably get a lot harder. Oh wait, well, we can only swap these 2. So I'm just gonna start with that and hope we get lucky. Yes, there we go. And then we can rotate this one. I'll rotate it later though. Actually, there's no point of this cog here, I think, which means maybe they were just trying to bamboozle me and then get a large one on. Oh wait, what's up with, oh, we can rotate this one. A large gear? There we go. That one took a little longer at 44 seconds. Honestly thought I'd have to look up a guide, and maybe I will later, but for now they're pretty easy. Okay, we can swap these 2 surfaces. I'm just going to start with that, honestly, even if it might not make sense now. The rotating I always save till last. So let's grab that one in there. Let's put a large one there. Medium, and then I guess we're just gonna rotate this. Okay, damn. 21 seconds, let's go. Oh, and this one, 3 surfaces can be rotated. So I don't know, we're just gonna try and get all the cogs sort of close together, and then we'll just start like that. I don't know right now. Oh wait, maybe? Nah, something's definitely off here. Okay, it's starting to get hard. I think in the other one, there were also levels. You could put the gear higher or lower, and in this one, it doesn't seem like that's the case. Oh wait, there we go. We got one spinning. Okay, we just have to get this one spinning now. Ah, there we go. So we could have checked the restored painting just then, but we didn't. I don't even know what that would do, but whatever. So now we got a TCG match to play. Oh, we have like one of the Abyss Heralds. Let's just do the 3 characters. We have a roll here? I wasn't paying attention. I need Electro for my Shogun. Oh man, I really liked not having to roll. Why did we get so much crap? Okay, there were different special rules this time. I kind of figured it would just be all the same. Damn, 6. Really hope Shanling's burst is an AoE. We're all gonna get melted, and at least my Kale is gonna die. Oh no. Oh, okay, thankfully it's not AoE. That was actually pretty close, especially because we're on the little difficulty. All right, I think we're moving on to the final TCG and final puzzle thing there as well. Let's start with the puzzles. I assume these will take me a while. Yeah, we can swap surfaces in 2 different ways now, or I guess a combination of 3 different ways, maybe? I don't know. I just started with that. Maybe we get lucky. Well, I mean, there is one already. A? Did we actually just do it? No. Oh my god. Dude. We got so lucky. I just randomly swapped them in some ways. 32 seconds. And this last one. I doubt we're gonna get lucky again, but let's just swap that one like that. And then, I don't know. How about this one with 3? There's a medium. I think a large one can go here. There we go. That's completely messed up. Unfortunate. I think this is what we had before. Oh wait, can we take this small one off? Large? Oh, I think we did it. Did we? Yes, we did. All right, cool. 131, not too bad for the last puzzle, I guess. And before every comment says I did all of them in under 15 seconds with blindfolded, and I had to do it on a 2-inch phone with my nose because my hands were obviously tied behind my back. Anyway, final Genius Invocation, and there's one more piece of content, I think, for this event, and then there's something called Story, which I haven't dived into yet. I can guess what that content is though. The cost for the first action card will be decreased by 2, so that's really unfortunate. That last battle took a lot longer because of all the dice rolls, and because of course you have to think a bit more and swap characters around if you don't get any of the elements you're trying to get. Let's do some blooms. My Hu Tao, no! Doesn't matter, that was the end of that round. Still took a while, but that one was a lot easier than the third one. And I think that was all for Genius Invocation as well as the puzzle stuff. I think we'll see. Gotta claim all these rewards real quick. Yes, indeed. So we have one other thing left to do, and that's Heart of the Dice. I believe this is combat focused, which I like. I read the rules, sounds simple enough, honestly. There are only 4 stages. We are gonna go extreme multiplier. I think we can do that. We do have some buffs over here I guess we should pay attention to. Spread and aggravate increased, crit damage, attack increased. This is Bones account, so I have to kind of remember that, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't swap around artifacts and equipment as much as I do, so I'm assuming most of her characters are still built. I'm just gonna go with the good old spread team, see how it works out. So it looks like we can already release the shockwave, but I guess we should do it with Kazuha. With T? Yeah, I mean, it does a good amount of damage. I'm not sure if we like really need to do it. I'm probably just gonna press T whenever we have full buffs. Oh, there's a cooldown. The shockwave really doesn't do much more than just the character's attack. So it's, well, we got a little over 7,000 points on our first try here. I imagine that's enough for the rewards anyway. It was a gold. I think you can get platinum, but we are in a little bit of a rush here, so I don't care that much. Here we have Vaporize getting boosted, so I'm gonna do good old Yoimiya team. Hu Tao probably would be better actually, because there are a bunch of weak enemies here, so Hu Tao's better AoE would help. Damn, here we got nearly 10,000 points. That's probably what you need for oh no, I guess you don't need that much for platinum. Okay, for this one, we just have Elemental Mastery increased, so I guess we could go with whatever. Let's do Raiden National. That's always a fun team. Bones National team is actually feels better than mine. I never had an energy issue like I sometimes have with mine. Yeah, we did pretty well here also. 9,400 got the platinum, and already going on to the last one, it looks like. Alrighty, we have Swirl reaction damage increased here. I like the Archon team. I don't think we're gonna get a huge score here. Venti does help, but they're also spread out, so I kind of have to position myself so that Venti's not just throwing it off anywhere. And now the enemies are way up there because of Zhongli Pillar. That was pretty unlucky. Yeah, well, 8,200, not so bad. Should definitely be enough for gold. Wasn't enough for platinum. And as far as this section of the event is concerned, I believe we are done. Thought there might be some specific things you need to do that I didn't check. That is done. We also have story here. I'm not sure, but there's some rewards, so let's go. I assume it'll just be dialogue. Guess we'll see. But yeah, I mean, if that was the whole event minus some story here at the end, that was definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. Taking out the time we needed for the Genius Invocation tutorial before the actual event started, it was all done in under 2 hours. Well, that was the end of that quest. I'm not sure if there's another one. It looks like it continues. Wait until the following day. So that story section took around 15 to 20 minutes. The Seeker of a Meteor Shower. So we got to do this quest first, I think. Oh, okay, I see. So we're doing round 3 now, and then there will be a round 4 as well. If this is all just story mode, then whatever, it's not a big deal. The annoying thing is, this is a completely separate quest that I have to do first. I'm just hoping I don't have to fully complete it. I just thought of the fact that maybe at some point in this quest, it's also going to say they're involved in some other quest, and it's just going to go down a rabbit hole forever. Okay, this one still isn't unlocked, so let's go to the next interaction, I guess. Oh, okay, so when Yoimiya gets to Sumeru, it looks like the event quest is unlocked again. Yeah, so we do gotta play another TCG match with Ito here. We also get a pre-built deck here. Well, that's a bunch of garbage. We're gonna lose. I think Shinobu said it doesn't matter who wins or loses, so I'm hoping we can continue on anyway. Like, I hope I don't have to do it again. These battles take forever. Those 3 passive things are going to destroy me. Yeah, we can continue on. I wonder if I could have just forfeited, actually. I'm rooting for Kokomi, by the way. Let's go. That was part 3 done, so we have one more part to do. The story section was a lot more than I thought it would be. Round 4 started. We might be fully done now. Let's check out the TCG reward. Okay, this is all the important stuff. Since we've done everything, we should have enough to clear out the shop. Let me make sure though. Yes, indeed. The weapon reward. Okay, yeah, we gotta grab that, of course. And I think that was it. I think we're done. The story portion did take over an hour, so I'd say it's at least a good third, maybe up to half of the total event. Now I have to go do the entire thing on my account. So make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.